to, at the time, ditch the woman I love because I'm in high school and it's just puppy love and it doesn't last forever. I would have taken the scholarship to go to Full Sail because I love networking and I'm a people person. And most likely it would have led to a great career because I know myself. But hindsight is 2020. And because the future is now, I am thoroughly, thoroughly thankful for the things that I'm getting now because my experience has taught me how to be both a better individual and how to be a better engineer, you know? So if I can go back in time, I would have told myself to go to school and just be myself. And other than that, I'm thoroughly enjoying what I'm at right now.
Yeah. Dude, like it seems to me that you just love the journey as much as the goal. And I think that should be a goal for everybody, is to just enjoy like getting there as much as getting there. And like even somebody was just saying on the podcast recently, like you get to one peak and you just see the next peak. Like it looks like it looks like a peak to the person who's below you. But once you get there, you're just looking at your next peak and your next peak, and everything is incremental. And I think it's just important to enjoy all those moments. And like, what's the top even? You know, we just keep pushing. You know.
Well, for me, my ultimate goal is to win a Grammy. And when I say something like that, most people look at it like, oh, he's just trying to win a statue. But the reality is the journey for me is getting to it. And there are so many things that happen on the journey getting to it, like awards that you win, people that you meet, business decisions that influence everything else, the networking that you do, the experiences that you gain, the trips that you take, you know, the money you make, the money you lose, the investments, you know, the bonds that you create, eating things from other cultures and places and people because you're doing something that you've never done before, but it's part of the journey for me trying to win this one thing up here. And that's the difference of when I tell someone to have that ultimate goal, because like you said, the journey is filled with all these different things that you shouldn't ignore just because you're on the way to the ultimate goal. I still want to win a Grammy. Everyone always tells me I'm going to win one day. And I'm enthralled with doing that. But at the same time, I'm not going to miss out on the things going on in my life because that's my ultimate goal. If nothing else, I like to enjoy and cherish those moments because I'm not going to get them again. This is a path and a journey that's once in a lifetime for me. So I'm never going to get these moments and experiences again. I want to thoroughly enjoy them, and I'm going to keep on running the race. You know, like having like an interview like this,
and then eventually.
Dope. You know?
Yeah, and then eventually you're going to win that Grammy, and then a whole new journey is going to open up for you that you don't even think about.
Oh no! Look, dude, I've already got the after plan already. I've thought about it.
All right, man.
Because I got friends
so you're
that
more
already
planned
win.
than I am.
I got friends that win. One of my mother mastering engineers, Alex, he won a Grammy when I met him. He had multiple Grammys. He got nominated for so many Latin Grammys this year, and he had just won this year before. Like, it's one of those things where if that's my goal, I enjoy talking to people that have already achieved it. You know why? Because they tell me the importance of not just winning it, but the importance of knowing what to do after you win it. These are the things that happen after you win it. The people you might run into that are equal or greater than you, even though you've just started from that peak like you were talking about. You know? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, once I win my goal, I've satisfied my hunger for this one thing. So what's next? And I've started preparing for my what's next. You know what I mean? So by the time I'm ready for it, it's already there. Like we talked about at the beginning, it's already there waiting for me. You know?
Yeah. You just got to go reach out and get it.
Yeah, man.
I just mentioned this on the last interview I did, which hasn't aired yet, but there's a book behind me called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And it's like a little bit of a woo-woo book. But she says that, you know, creative ideas are in the world. They're just there. And if they come to you and you don't seize that creative idea, someone else is going to take that creative idea.
That's right.
So it's either you or someone else. You got to just decide if you're going to grab it or not. And
dude, I've been all about books.
So lately. Maybe there's some truth to that. Yeah,
dude, I'm probably gonna go look that up. I just got the.
Cool. I'll send you a link.
Oh, thank you. Yes, please. I just got the Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business by Donald S. Passman, the 10th edition. Probably my favorite book of all time when it comes to the music business. I highly suggest every single engineer.
I'm putting that on my list.
Get it ASAP. Get it like yesterday. Amazon,
nice. Google,
I don't care how you get it. Get the Audible, all of it. Kindle, doesn't even matter.
Cool. I'm on it, man. Will, this has been really, really fun, and this conversation went deeper than I even imagined. But thank you for that. And I just love your ability to be completely present, but also have your eye on the prize at the same time. I think that's the multitasking dad.
Oh yeah, I know.
Or something like that. No, I really, really love it, and I think there's a ton that the audience can learn from this episode. How can the audience find you on the internet? Although I'm sure you're just going to answer me that Google can tell you where to go. But
oh yeah, of course. Literally type in my name and then type engineer. So type in William Bowser engineer. Quality Touch Studios. The moment you type in Quality Touch Studios, we're like the first 10 pages on Google, like all the way through. You'll learn the history. You'll hear the records. You'll see my credit list. Forgive me if it's not up to date. So for any artist that even goes and checks out the things that I've worked on with you, I have not updated my credit list in the last 3 months, maybe. So I got to add new records on there. Other than that, man, I'm always working. My partners, Antonio Wayside, Slim the engineer, my wife, Tracy Bowser, literally my partner in crime and co-owner of the studio. We're all working towards the same goal of building the town of La Plata, the mayor. They all love us and support us in everything that we're doing, with the community, the kids. I'm a very big advocate of being active in my community, don't just talk about it. I want to be about it. I want children to know that when the adults are saying, the music industry is so fickle, blah, 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 I tell them, well, look, so is being a doctor, but you can get it if you try and you work hard enough for it. That's how the world works. You want it, you work for it. Don't believe the hype. Don't fall for it. You believe what your two hands can help get you. If someone says that they can help you get there faster, well, guess what? You take those two hands and you work and make them, and now you have 4 hands. That's how that works. So I try to teach the kids that, responsibility.
Yeah, wow.
Responsibility is on the individual, but we can all do our part,
Yeah. Amen. Love it, dude. Love it. This has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your wisdom with the audience. And I hope to stay in touch.
Hey, same here, Ben, man. You have yourself an awesome one.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And take care and stay safe.
You do the same, man.
All right, man.
Peace, yo.
Peace. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Secret Sonics. I hope you enjoyed my conversation with William as much as I did. If you enjoyed this episode or any of our other episodes, I'd super appreciate it if you would go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review. It really helps the show. And if you could share this episode or your favorite episode with a friend or two, that would also really help the show move forward. In addition to that, you can find us on social media. Just search for Secret Sonics. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. And you can email me at secretsonics@gmail.com if you have any comments, feedback, guests you might want to recommend, anything like that. So that's about it for now. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great week. Stay safe out there and dig in. Bye-bye.